welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started. For today's piece, I'm gonna do a fan art piece based on Studio Ghibli's Ponyo. Is anybody out there a Ponyo fan? Because frankly, in the beginning, I wasn't, but it has really grown on me. So let's get started. Here I'm going to start with Ponyo's eyes. So there's one circle there and then another circle for other eye for Ponyo. I'm going to color in the pupil in the middle with this black marker. Of course, you can have him look in like different directions. For here, I'm having Ponyo look downwards. I'm going to do a small dot for the nose. And then now I'm going to do Ponyo's face. So see, it's like a round face that goes around, not like a complete circle. So there is Ponyo's face, and I'm going to do Ponyo's mouth as well. Of course, I just have a dot here, but if you like, you can have Ponyo with a large smile, a surprise, or shock. So different expressions. And there's Ponyo's hair, kind of like a W, as you can see. Almost like a calligraphy or like script writing. Now I'm going to do Ponyo's belly. It has a white belly, right? The Ponyo has. And then my Ponyo is going to be inside a jellyfish. So I'm going to do a jellyfish opening for Ponyo. It's going to be this kind of round shape. And then from here, you're going to make sure you complete the opening of the jellyfish on the other side. The arms is going to be reaching out. And there's Ponyo, kind of like a jellyfish dress that she's wearing. This is very wavy, just like water itself. And then there's the other arm that's going to stick out on the other side, and then it's going to be holding on to the jellyfish there. I am really having a good feeling about this drawing so far. So there, I'm just gonna draw a little lip for the jellyfish opening, and then of course it's gonna be like Ponyo's hair that's gonna be translucent that you can see through the jellyfish. I'm gonna color that later on bright orange for Ponyo's hair. I don't know if you recognize the scene from Ponyo the movie itself. It's one of the most iconic scenes, I think, in the beginning. Here's a little bit of reflection for the jellyfish itself, and then I'm going to do a big, kind of like a round blobbish oval, a big oval to kind of loop around, and that's the jellyfish body itself. So I'm pretty much done. I'm going to add in a couple of air bubbles to reflect that the jellyfish and Ponyo itself is underwater. There you go. And then I'm going to start coloring in now. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited about this. I know that I'll need some red to color in Ponyo's kind of red dress. I'll need orange to color in Ponyo's hair. I'm also going to need some kind of light apricot color for the skin, and then some blues for the jellyfish or the water itself. At this point, if you would like to deviate and do something completely creative, if you would like, you can make a different color dress for Ponyo. You can have a purple dress for Ponyo if you like, or if you want like a stripy dress, a checkers dress, maybe like a dress with hearts on it. It could be rainbow color. So there are just many options for you to play around with here. And then just making sure the color within the lines and also like making sure that I don't miss any white spaces in between. But even if I do, I think it's actually okay. I like the authenticity of like traditional media, how like there's a little bit of white gaps here and there. So here, coloring in Ponyo's red dress and then leaving the belly white, because I really like how cute it is that Ponyo has this like little white belly sticking out. Next, I'm going to use this like apricot to color in like a little bit hand for Ponyo. She's holding on to the jellyfish, as well as the skin color for the face, making sure not to color in the white part of the eye and leaving that in. I don't know how you guys feel about some of these drawings so far. I certainly love to draw anime inspired fan art for some of these step-by-step videos. If you have other suggestions or ideas for other artwork you'd like me to do, I would love to hear in comments below. If there's another movie or another cartoon you'd like me to draw, I would love to take some suggestions and integrate it into future videos. So far I've done some Pokemon, I've done some like Sanrio characters, and I've done just so much Studio Ghibli. So I would love to hear what are cartoons that you like. Peppa Pig has been requested before because my little toddlers love Peppa Pig. Might be doing Bluey in the future because they're pretty popular in my household as well, but I would love to hear what is popular at your household. Here, using a bright orange to color in Ponyo's hair. And of course, I need a little bit of blue to color in the jellyfish itself. Debating maybe like a purple, a lilac purple would be nice. If you like, you don't have to color in like the full jellyfish. You can only color in the outline as well, because like I love the translucency of the jellyfish, so you might want to keep some parts white to reflect that translucency. So here there's like a little bit of a glare on the side, so I'm just gonna outline the entire jellyfish with blue, including like the air bubbles. The other option is you can color the entire background blue and just leave the jellyfish white with like a little bit of blue highlight. So there's a couple options you can kind of play around with here. After you do this drawing, you can always like try to do another one with a larger Ponyo, and you know how Ponyo has like a lot of brothers and sisters, so you can do a whole group of them if you like as well. Just so you guys know, when I'm doing these step-by-step artworks, I usually have some practice beforehand, so it may look really easy and I'm just doing it all in one go, but like it's only because I've had previous practice, and practice really makes a difference. And if your first piece of your Ponyo doesn't work out, that's okay. It's an opportunity for you to try again and do something even better the next time. So don't feel intimidated or feel sad that it doesn't work out. Not everything's gonna count and work out the first time. Practice will make perfect, so keep trying and don't give up. So here I'm just gonna finish coloring my jellyfish and I'm almost done. So that's it for my piece for Studio Ghibli's Ponyo inspired fan art. How to draw step-by-step Ponyo from Studio Ghibli. I hope you enjoyed the step-by-step drawing, and hopefully I'll see you next time in another video. Stay safe and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.